How long have you two been working together?
No, now we are playing in duo about 2 years. We played before, with another groups together, but not as a tandem,
Which were the groups?
Uh, it was my own group. It was a trio called System Stivin, and another group, Dashek's group called Tandem. And,
How long have you been on the music scene? You personally.
you mean how long I'm playing music?
Yeah.
So I think about 10 years.
And you?
I make it professionally about 12 years or so. I started with Splash H Quartet and make my own groups and the Czechoslovak All-Star groups. I played with all the groups in Czechoslovakia till the time that we made this group.
Now, what other instruments do you play but flute?
So other instruments. I started on the clarinet playing when I started to play some music, and violin as well, It is normal, It's a schoolboy, and I'm playing sometimes the recorder, this one, and another kinds of recorders in old music, It's big one and with baroque griffs and another instrument is flute, alto flute I'm playing as well, and there's saxophones, every saxophone.
What is your duo's relationship, let's say, to classical music?
Oh yeah, sometimes we are playing something as a classical music as well,
For instance, what?
Or we are trying to play some baroque music sometimes, with the flute and guitar, and sometimes some modern Czech composers because in Czechoslovakia was some. Now is a year of Czech music in Czechoslovakia, So we played some two not old, but about this century composers, but he made it for our way, something like jazz, some influence of it.
We have some background in playing classical and modern music too, because, for example,
Yeah,
Steven played.
I'm playing in National Theatre Orchestra. It's my main occupation, as a flute player,
He played with a group that played new music, and I played
Yeah.
with such a group too called Musica Viva Pragensis, and I played with
Prague
Czech
Spring
Philharmonic
sometimes.
Orchestra.
Yeah,
guitar,
sometimes some modern music.
So we are involved sometimes in this field too.
Is there any special things in European or American jazz you especially listen to or like to?
Yeah, now I very like the music of Keith Jarrett, playing piano alone. So I have some albums, 3 records album from MPS, I think, firm, ECM firma.
ECM.
It's ECM. It's very nice music, and I think it's very, very original. It's nice.
Now, what's the Czech music jazz scene like today?
You mean in Czechoslovakia? Or,
jazz in Czechoslovakia.
Jazz groups and so. I would say there are always some 4 or 5 groups, and there are 2 big bands, or 3 maybe. And
Oh yeah, maybe 3 because I'm a member of one. Sometimes in National Theatre we are making some jazz as well as a big band.
Are the big bands supported by state?
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
one big band is engaged in radio.
In Prague, Radio Prague.
This big band should play some pop music too, besides playing jazz. There is some big band in the National Theatre, and one is in the
In Brno.
TV.
Another one is in the Brno, Gustav Brom Orchestra.
There's some contract with the radio too. So
Yeah.
Now, is the duo, your tandem, is that the hottest name in Czechoslovakian jazz now?
It's hard to say because in Czechoslovakia, between among the jazz critics and something like that, his hottest name I think Karel Velebný or something because he is very he's beginner of he began with the jazz in Czechoslovakia. But between young people, I think we are on the first.
No, there are some critics that say that we are expert. How will this called?
What?
Export article number one.
Yeah,
Which
you
is-
did, it was written in some
It was
newspaper.
written in some.
Check export article number 1.